Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca.
I'm Dana.
That's Dana. Yep. And we're going to just play with some paper, do some doodling, and maybe get to some paper dolls today. So guess what I just finished up? Your timing was pretty good. I just finished up. I posted that thing on Ko-Fi for the Chunky
Oh,
book.
did
I
you?
got the Chunky book out there. Yeah, I was able to use the Avery like I thought last night. No problem once I was able to figure out, that I was able to use that because that was where my problem is at is not having you know you know whatever I'm trying to say, not
I'll be
having
right back. I'm gonna grab my
any
phone. I left it
program
in
to
here.
write on. What?
Be right back.
Oh, you'll be right back. Okay, I'll be here. Won't go nowhere. Matt, we're gonna use this. Cutting apparatuses. Cutting apparatuses. There we go. That's the way to do it. All right. I'm out of my mixed paint, but I have all of this Mod Podge that I bought on sale all those times. So I think I'm just going to do Mod Podge. I'm not going to, don't need to write on it or anything. So I think that will work. Let's see. This.
That's a cute napkin.
What'd you say?
That's a cute napkin.
This here, the dream catcher. The nice thing about this one, I have quite a few. The problem is it's not problem. It's nice. You get 6 of them, but I have like 5 napkins. How many of these do I? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I chose this one. It was like, well, I really don't have. I have so many. I can just go down here because this is just a piece of mixed media stuff. How about Mama Juju was in rare form. She was funny. Not reading chat last night. Were you there most of the time, or were you? Had you just come in that when you said something?
I was there.
Oh, okay.
Back and forth,
Mm-hmm.
paying attention some and not paying attention some.
Yeah,
But I
yeah,
was like, everybody kept going, Mama Duda.
yeah.
So then I was like, well, I'll get her attention.
I don't think anyone was getting her attention last night. She was just on a roll. See, I think Mod Podge. No, Mod Podge dries pretty fast, huh?
Not too bad.
I need to water it down. It's just too thick. Even, because I'm just trying to glue this down. I think that will. I need to go to water. I'm just gonna have to do it, Dana. You can't talk me out of it. Hello, Jeffrey. Thanks for coming.
Hey, Jeffrey.
I watched one of my videos this morning because somebody left a new message, and I was like, oh, I haven't watched that in a while. What's that video about? So I was watching it this morning and while I was in the bathroom, and I don't know why I had to throw that in there, but I did. Anyways, I was watching it. I was like, I am so strange. What the hell?
You are.
I know. Why do people like me? Why do they keep hanging around? That's just so weird. Let me go get some water real quick.
What are you doing, Jeffrey?
make your announcement by whacking your tail off at everything. Yeah. That's how we know where you're at, is your tail hits everything. You're such a good boy. Beep, beep. Good boy. All right, I'm back. Let's see. I guess I can send this out to people. It's kind of a strange time of day for me to be on.
So,
Boy.
one of my friends from high school, well, yeah, from school period,
Mm-hmm.
her dad was a coach at the school, and he's not doing good.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. There we go. All right. That sucks, huh?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's what's hitting me mostly is these people. It's, like, it's not my family, thank God. No, my family's not dying. It's like people though that I grew up with. They're the lady in the that was in the office at school. She died, and then it's just like, what?
Uh-huh.
She's no longer here? What? I haven't seen her in 30 years, but still, it's like, what?
Yeah. And like our school was so small. So like the coaches were popular, because they taught class plus they coached.
Oh yeah. Our
It wasn't
baseball
like
coach,
now,
guy was our gym teacher, so and our health teacher, and then
Yeah, so
kind of the
I
same.
feel bad for her because it sucks to having to do all that. Her mom is pretty sweet too. Like I stayed at their house a lot.
When you were a kid.
Mm-hmm. Her mom taught us how to drive.
Oh, she was like a teenage friend.
Yeah. She had this big, huge green car. It was long. It was so long and wide. And she
Like
would
an
take us out.
Eldorado or something.
I don't even know what it was, but yeah, it was a long car. And she took us out on the back roads and let us drive.
Nice. Oh, hey there, Patty. Thanks for coming in. I'll be in and out trying to weed and mulch. Understand. Jeffrey said he'll keep your friend's father in his prayers.
Oh, well, thank you. It was so funny. One time we were coming back to Missy's house, and you had to go like they had a driveway that was kind of a dirt driveway, but then whenever you got up, there was a cement carport, and it had like it was like a carport, but the back part was like their laundry and utility room.
Oh yeah. I've seen that for like Florida. Yeah, I've seen that.
And so Missy done hit the wall. Move the wall back like 6 inches.
Whoops. Hey, Scott Smith, how are you?
I was just glad it wasn't me.
I didn't post anything. I was bad about it this time. I went on a cruise in January, and then I went on a second cruise in May. I was a little spoiled. Somebody paid for the second one. Well, the first one was too, huh? No, Shannon, that one was planned, right? Yeah, that one was planned. But yeah, we went on the Jubilee. So I've been on the Jubilee 4 times, I think. Spoiled, I guess. A little bit of spoilage. But I didn't, and I totally missed doing a stream. I wanted to record the room like I always have because this was the first time I did it. I had an interior room, and I totally forgot. I was too wrapped up in everything else because there were so many people and stuff that went on this one, that one.
How did the interior room work for you?
It was good. I mean, it wasn't as big as the other rooms, you know, but it was still bigger than in some other people's rooms, you know, like at the
Yeah.
regular room without being, you know, not
Right.
a accessible room, I guess. So yeah, it was definitely worked just fine. What was broke? What didn't work? Oh, the door didn't work the best. You had to. It was a button, but the button the spring on it didn't work, so you had to push the button back. So it was a spring, you know, a button that you push for the door to automatically open. But if you didn't push the button, it swung like this. It wasn't like a push in, it was a push the button, and it's supposed to spring back, but it would just stay like this. So you'd have to remember to push back or the door didn't close. Thank goodness we didn't forget every time we remembered to push it back. But if we wouldn't have, the door would have been open.
Free reign. Let's see what Becca brought.
Not till September, yeah. And our next one is we're actually going out of Florida, the next one. Yeah, out of Florida, out of Cape Canaveral, I think. Is that what the one it is?
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
I don't, you know, I'm a follower. I don't do any of the planning or anything. That's Mandy's job. I told
Well,
her
and
Orlando's
Orlando's about 30 minutes probably from Cape Canaveral.
That's where we're flying into. I guess that's normal. And then we're looking at a hotel, I think. Well, we're not sure where we're going to look at a hotel for the night before. She hasn't made that decision because of traffic and stuff.
Yeah.
I said everybody does it. We're not the first ones that are, you know, it's a very, I'm sure, common thing wherever we end up going. But of course, for that first night, we're trying to look at it the cheapest. You know, we just want cheap and safe.
Yeah. I don't know how Cocoa is. I mean, like Cocoa Beach is right there at Port Canaveral.
That's where my sister went. The one day she didn't want to go to Disney when we were going to Disney, so she took the kids. They wanted to go to a beach day, and they went down there to Cocoa Beach.
I don't love the beach at Cocoa. The sand is not sandy white like most beaches, but it's still a beach.
Especially for northerner people, it's still a beach.
Yeah.
Where are you cruising out of, and where are you going in September? Mm-hmm. I wanted to make this thinner, and now I made it too thin.
That ain't gonna show up. Oh, I'm not gonna waste my time.
Oh, for goodness sakes. We're so quiet.
Oh, I'm looking for ideas.
For to make new ones or to
Oh, to doodle on these.
to doodle on them. I gotcha. I've been getting up early. I was up at like 8
I was up
o'clock
at
again.
I was up at like 6, I think.
Wow, what's wrong with us? I'm not staying up as late though. I like it. I like it a lot. I'd rather get up at 8 because I'm doing some things, around. Well, I finished that. I finished that document I needed to finish, and now I can work on those other documents. And then there was the request of another document. So yeah. Mhm. Welcome everybody that's sitting in the balcony. It's kind of quiet. I hope everyone's having a good day. It's Thursday for all you that work Monday through Friday. It's close to Friday. How about that? That's good.
Let me see if this will bunch.
So now it's like fighting with the old adult cats to not eat the baby's food. Storm was like right there behind them, waiting and pushing towards me, and I kept having to push her away. I was like, this is not for you.
Excuse me.
And she just kept like coming closer and closer, and she doesn't like them, so she's hissing at them. And I'm like, but you're invading them. What are you doing? They were just fine, and you came over here invading them.
She says, I don't care.
I'm gonna. This stuff smells good. That's what she was saying. This stuff smells good.
Let me add them.
Cocoa Beach is very beautiful. It's like 16 minutes from Port Canaveral. Very good.
I'm a beach snob though because we have
you're just a
beautiful
snob.
beaches on the other coast.
Well, you don't have it's totally different, and people don't understand that how the Gulf is totally different than the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Totally different beaches, totally different waves,
It's calm,
temperature.
Calmer. Yeah, temperature, calmer.
Mm-hmm.
So much different. Now my kids don't mind going to that side.
Mm-hmm.
Because they want to get out there and body surf and stuff.
Yeah, right.
But
you're like,
we went to Melbourne Beach over where Ann Lard lives.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, the waves were killing me there.
Oh, really? And that's on the Gulf, right?
No.
Oh, I thought she was on the.
Lives not far from
on the Gulf.
She don't live far from Cocoa.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought she was. Oh. I thought she was like down by.
She's Melbourne.
Oh, well, Port St. Lucie is that way, right? I always think it's on the Gulf, and then I finally realized, no, Port St. Lucie is on.
It's on the other. It's
on the Atlantic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's where all my family is in the Atlantic.
Melbourne to
or not Atlantic, Port St. Lucie.
Cocoa. Let's see how far that is. I'm thinking like
Mama!
Yeah, it's 30 minutes from Ann's place to there.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Wow. Yeah, for some reason I thought she was more over on your, I know you're kind of more central, but I thought she was more over that way, not. She's so close to Beth.
Yeah, she's very close to Beth. She's about, I'm thinking probably an hour. Let me look. Yeah, hour and 6 minutes.
Oh, yeah, that's nothing. Well, it is something, I guess, if you don't get out of the house,
Uh-huh. I would like to go see her this time, but I don't know if I will since I'll have the kids.
Oh, you taking the boys with you?
No, the girl. Well,
Oh,
yes.
you're taking the littles.
Yeah, the girls.
What?
Yeah, I'm retarded. Sorry.
Dana, you can do it. They'll have a blast. Going to hang out with Grandma. What
I'll
the?
be there, so.
Who?
Scott will be there.
Scott. Scott will take care of it. I just want to be. I just want to be that grandma for a minute.
Yep. Pop will take care of them.
They drowned because hey, Papa was there. He was supposed to be taking care of them. Jeez. Such a grandma. You're such a good parent.
I know, right? I was a good parent.
Yeah,
But I ain't a parent. I ain't a little's parent no more.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be.
No, I wouldn't mind it. I really wouldn't. I go back and forth. But, I think finally I'm too old anyways. I'd be too worried about, some deformities and stuff. And I just don't, I wouldn't want to do that on, like bring a child on purpose into the world knowing that there's a high risk of, if I never had children or something and I wanted to, I met my spouse and at this age and stuff like that, then maybe I'd feel a little different. But I'm so old. I would,
I know, dang, you're so old.
I'm so old to be having children's. I mean, I could always do the whole foster adopt thing, but holy moly.
That's a pain in the butt.
My house wouldn't pass right now. I'd have to do so.
Oh, you have to do so much.
Yeah, and we had to do that for Gatton. For Mandy to be able to adopt Gatton, isn't that sad? Oh, they had to come in and they had to do all of this exact same thing. Like if we were going to adopt, we had to have covers on all the plates and, the little safety things and all the things. And yeah.
Did you have to do a radon test? And
they did all that stuff. And we paid so much. So
yeah, radon test.
With the whole legalization, that really helped with that part of it. You're just now a second parent adoption. It's no longer, it costs us over $8,000 to adopt Gatton. Thank goodness I had good health insurance and I didn't have to pay for him to be born. I paid $100 when I got pregnant and that was it. It covered everything. I had really good insurance. It covered all the way up to the birth of him. It was just $100 copay. So all of my doctor's appointments and all that. So that was nice. But, it didn't cover me getting pregnant.
Yeah.
I had to pay for all the artificial inseminations that I had to go through to get him. But, and that's a whole nother bill on its own.
Shoot, this girl at our work that I used to work at, she used a dang turkey baster, basically.
Mm-hmm.
She ordered a kid online.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. My second baby was conceived that way at home, but it didn't. I lost the baby. And that does a thing on you. Tell you what. I lost
Yes, it
my
does.
relationship too, from it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised Scott stayed with me after all that mess I
Yeah.
went through.
Once you lose, it's a rough thing to go
Sucks.
through in life. It's and yeah,
Well,
and we were pretty strong. I mean, we had a child and went through, but we went through a lot just trying to conceive Gatton. But just so the ups and downs of that was crazy. And
mhm.
then and then when I got pregnant with the second baby and then lost it, that just did us in. It just was too much. Too much. Barry, good to see you all, Becca. This agency here that a hall remain anonymous is a joke. I've been given the runaround getting my kids. I'm losing my patience, which is hard to do. Oh, Barry. Stupid. So is it the state that you're having problems with or like an agency, like a foster agency, foster to,
Probably DCF.
well, that would still be state.
Yeah.
Give me their names. I'll take them out. I'll find them. Cheese and crackers. That's just horrible. It's just horrible. When a parent wants a child, unless they can prove that Barry is a horrible, not suitable, what would make him not suitable? Unless he's, a danger to society and we don't know that. I'd have to, tell my aunt that she can't be interested in him anymore. But I'm just saying, that's just really sad, Barry. I'm sorry that you're dealing with all that. It's more than sad. It ticks me off too, to be honest. Yep, CPS. I was really blessed to find a lawyer that supported us. Not a lawyer, a caseworker that supported us, and she made it so simple, but it was still a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah.
To do the home visits and all that. Because we had to do a home visit. I think we had to meet with a psychiatrist. It was crazy, everything that we had to do just so that Mandy could adopt. I mean, and she had to live with the child for 6 months.
Okay, why do you need to live with them for 6 months?
I don't know, but she had to live with them for 6 months before we could go to the court and do the adoption. I'm sure 20 years ago, things have changed, but that's cool. Thanks, Scott. Don't be wrecking your brig, please. Be careful out there. We gotta keep talking because Scott's driving. He's not, so we can't leave him just sitting listening to nothing. And that's so sad. Have you told CPS that she's threatening you? Because that's not good. Or threatening the kids, whichever one she's threatening. She's probably doing both. She's probably telling the kids don't go over there and filling them full of lies. And they're not little tiny babies. So there's just no reason why they couldn't live there, even with a disability. But people with disabilities raise babies all the time. 2 cruises, both
Well, it
put
doesn't
people
sound
out.
like she's in any shape to be doing.
That's what we're going out on is the Vista. We like the Vista, so we're going to go out. In the MSC, I haven't done MSC. I want a day, just one day. I guess I couldn't do that, just one day. The 4-day wasn't even long enough for me. I think that's the one we're doing, the 8-day. Going down there to the Eastern Caribbean instead of the Western. I've never seen the Eastern. We're going to Puerto Rico and some other places. You know. The fun, you know how these cruises happen? Mandy finds them. She puts the deposit down. Then she calls us and says, "You guys want to go? I found this. Go, here, go look at it." We go look at it and we see if the price is doable or not. We tell her if it is or not. And then if we say no, she's like, "Well, we really want you to go." And then like 8 months later, she's like, "Well, we bought that for you. Are you able to go?" Shannon's not able to go. Well, go ahead. We'll let you go, and then we'll put Gatton in your room, and then we'll pay for it. And so it's nice. No, it's nice to have friends like that.
Yeah.
But when Gatton can't go anymore, I'm not going to get. Well, they kind of told me this last time. They're like, "This is probably your last cruise with us." I was
The
like,
last free one, anyways, huh?
right. I know. I said to him, I was like, I think she was meaning, she thought I was expecting it. And I was like, I don't expect these. You guys, you guys just throw them on me. And I'm very appreciative that you do it. And they're like, well, we always need a room for Gatton anyways. It was turned over to their supervisor. No, the is in bad shape. Right. Yes. Yep. That's the same cruise on the Vista. Same one. We're just but not with that same date. We're going, when did I say? March? I think it's March of next year. In your cruise, when is your cruise to Alaska?
June.
Of next year.
Yes.
Yeah, those would be kind of close together, huh? Y'all should have talked to Mandy so that we didn't have it. So this wasn't a problem. She'd be she is really good at planning stuff. She'd be good at something like that. A life planner or whatever they're called, life coach, whatever. Or, she's really good at budgeting and she planned their whole European vacation with how many of them went? 18 or something like that?
Jeez.
And she did it all for all of them. I mean, she didn't pay or anything, but she found everything and told everyone, go make your booking. This is what we're going to do. Congratulations, Dana. Alaska's on the bucket list for cruises. Very nice.
Yeah, that was one of our bucket list ones, and we were wanting to go like 5 years ago, but yeah, we didn't do it. So it's happening now.
It's happening because Dana put her foot down. We're doing it, gosh darn, buddy. We're doing it.
Well, Scott's daughter asked us, do y'all want to do this? And I was like, are you going to take all 4 kids? Well, she hasn't booked hers. So.
Oh, really? What?
Like, oh, well.
You told us. We did it.
I mean, like, it would be like 10 grand.
Yeah. That's why we haven't done that one.
Yeah, that's just the cruise for, I mean, she's got 4 kids. I mean, really? Like.
Yeah, I can't imagine what it was for Eddie, taking all his kids and, he took all his kids and then Mom, we were trying to, we were just sitting there figuring out how much, and it's like, well, dang, no wonder they don't go that often and stuff. They didn't like it anyways. I don't know why they even did it. I don't know. They don't find fun in much of stuff. Beth must be sleeping. Oh, she comes on tonight, though, too. You gonna jump on with her tonight?
No.
Okay, Scott, thank you for watching or listening for a little while. Be safe out there on the roads. I think this is the kitten's sleepy time, so that's good. They're in there. They found a comfy spot somewhere. I don't know where they were when I left. I just got up and went really fast. They didn't
They
hear
didn't see
me or
you.
nothing. Dodge the kittens, dodge the kittens. Hurry up and dodge the kittens. Run and hide. Do it fast before they come and bite your ass.
Kind of like how I felt whenever the kids were little.
Right? It is the same, I tell you. Especially that Link, man. She likes to get into everything. It's so hard calling her a she. I still am like, Mr. Precious, come here.
It's funny how, like Dustin, he was so goofy whenever he was younger. Like he was silly. He would do goofy stuff, and now he's so serious.
Oh, yeah?
Like you don't know how to have a good time.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of, yeah. Oh, I found out that Gatton, he was supposed to go to the doctor's with me on Tuesday. The reason he didn't is they went to Schlitterbahn, which it's a water park.
Oh yeah, I've heard of it.
It's a huge water park here in Texas, and it uses all natural water, and it's right on the lake. It's right on the river. They have another one in Kentucky or something, but it's not the same. And there's a kid that died in Kentucky that fell off the water thing. It was really sad
Yeah,
to hear
their
that.
slides are
What?
humongous. Their slides are humongous.
Yes, yeah, and they're really fun. The one especially here that's down in New Braunfels, or I guess it's in San Marcos, but it's really a fun. I love going there. It's expensive, to go, but it's really fun. And the water slides, they're the ones that are here. I don't know what the other one is made like up in Kentucky or whatever, but the one that's here, like the slopes and stuff, some of them are made out of stone and stuff. And it used to be that you used to want some of the slides went right into the river, and then you would float the river a little bit and then get out and walk back up into this, walk back up into the park. But Gatton said that that there's some sort of bacteria in the lake or in the river, so they don't have that right now until that gets they get that cleaned up. So, but he said he had a blast doing that. I called him yesterday to see if he wanted to go to vet with me. He said, "I'm really sore, Mom." It's a lot of walking up and down, because it's like you have to walk real far to go to the next water slide.
Down steps,
I'm sorry, what?
up the steps and all.
Yeah, yep. Well, and you get bounced around too, because a lot of them are more like lazy rivers, and then all of a sudden they drop and stuff. So it's really a different water park than ones I've been to other places, because the other ones are like out in this, out in a field, and this is like covered with trees, and it's right on the river. It's really neat. It's a really neat thing to do.
We did Dolly's water park when we were up there. What is it, Splash Country, I think, or whatever. And then
I left a freaking message on the voicemail. Uh-oh. Well, at least when you leave a message, you sometimes are a little bit more blunt and honest. So maybe you give them a piece of your mind. We're here for you. Seriously. Oh. Mm-hmm. Barry says, I'm not taking this shit no more. Good for you, Barry.
It's hard whenever you're dealing with DCF. It really is. Just think, whenever we had Dustin engaged, we had people in and out of our homes, and it's like we would have the guardian ad litem that had to come, and then the caseworker had to come, and that happened once a month at
And
least.
did they each have? They had their their own caseworker, right?
They both had the same caseworker.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good that they had the same one.
At least I would think. I don't remember. Shit.
Oh,
No, I might be wrong about that. But I think eventually they made them have the same one. The guardian ad litem was the same. That's what it was. And she was so good.
that's
And
good.
she made she stayed with the guardian ad litem's office just so she could see Gage's case through.
Yeah, that's good. That's nice that she didn't. Yeah,
because his case had been going on for years.
How
It was
old
actually
he that you got when you got him?
he was 2 when we got him,
Nice.
but he was in foster care most of his life.
Right.
Like, probably, I think he was probably about 6 months old, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my little adopted sister that I never talk about because I never knew her because they adopted her after I left. They got her at like right out of the hospital. And my mom worked for years trying to get the mom healthy enough to take the baby. And then they just finally, she lost rights to the baby. And so my mom and dad went through the adoption process. She was a family member. And my mom thought that the brother would take the baby, which they wanted the baby, but the state wouldn't give him to them because they had bad check issues. And they wouldn't let them adopt them. So my mom adopted her, and then after they adopted her, they gave it over to the family member, which pissed my dad off. And I think that kind of pushed my dad away. I think that started it all. But shame on him, because my mom was like, we're in our 40s. We don't need to raise kids. I was mad at her. My sister was mad at her, too. I think my mom knew my dad was cheating at that time. And, of course, my mom didn't want to tell me that was the issue. But I think she already knew that he was cheating, and so she didn't want to bring a kid into it, I think. So.
And then she didn't want the kid to go.
But she went to the kid. Yeah, her name is Destiny. They changed her name. I think they changed it to Kirsten, but her name is Destiny. And my sister's very attached to her because my sister was there the whole time, because I was already out of the house, but my sister was there and, helped raise her and stuff like that. So my sister was really hurt, especially when she went over there and then that family wouldn't let her have contact with my mom and stuff, which pissed my mom off. I said, well, then take her back. She said, I'm not doing that to that little girl. I said, Mom, she has your name. They don't have her name legally changed, but somehow they got her into the school using their last name. But yeah, anyways, it's now, she's now grown and has kids and doesn't even know who I am. My sister tried to contact her a few times, but she doesn't act like, she actually acts, my sister said she acts like she wants nothing to do with her, which is really sad. So whatever they have said or done, shame on them. But I think they have done something, because it just doesn't make sense that she wouldn't want, you know,
Yeah.
because Dawn is by blood related to her. I'm not, it's that side
Right.
of the family. But yeah, I went and I deleted all those people on that side of the family. I went and deleted them all, because they never, the only cousin that I ever trusted over there and was nice to me as a teenager and adult, he wouldn't even answer my question. I asked him, where, do you have contact for Aunt Diane? Never answered it, because that was that lady, that nurse that I was looking for down in Florida and stuff, that was to help my sister. So I thought, I will ask him. He'll maybe answer me. Maybe he's got mad at you for something. Maybe he found something out and thinks that you stole money from grandma or something. Who knows? I said, I don't understand why they're not keeping you in the loop. Your blood. Me, I can see. My mom, I can see. But you, they're not even keeping you in the loop. You're not even trying. They're not even trying.
Right.
But so I went and I deleted them all. I don't need them on my Facebook. They don't need to know what's going on in my life. Not that they care, and I never cared what they were doing. So I mainly was doing it for Dawn, But
yeah.
I see why my county's CPS was telling me that if the other offices don't help, then I need to call my county's office back. And have you called your county's office back and told them? Or is that where you left the message?
Find out where the state office is and call the state office.
What'd you say?
Find out where the state office is and call the state office. That'll get them going.
Yeah. Well, that's
what I had to do.
well, I'm okay, I'm okay with my family. My family, we're just that's how we are. I mean, I talk to my mom once, twice a year. I've been talking to her a little bit more now that she uses chat a little bit more now. So I'll, touch base with her that way. And hell, I called my sister. I haven't talked to her in forever. I was calling her and she was too busy to, that wasn't of importance. She needed to run to the store with her husband to get a car part for the car, so she wanted to do that instead of stay and talk to me. So
she couldn't talk to you on the way?
No, they live out in the boonies. It drops all the time. But that's just kind of how our family is. No news is good news, is how we really, we hear about it, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Are they all still up in Cleveland? I think us prodigal children, unfortunately, we must be strong enough just to go, and I think we go, and that's just how it is. We just go, and unfortunately, we must not need them, because we kind of just get left behind, don't we? Because let me tell you, you can't go back home. I tried, and it was miserable. And it was miserable. You live as an adult and you make friends as an adult, and then you try to make friends as an adult, and they just all, especially, I'm sorry, but in that small town, they're all fake. All of them. All of them. And it was proved to me just exactly how I felt for our wedding when not a single one of them showed up, you know?
Right.
It really, it said something to me. I seen it. I don't know if Shannon realized it or if she realized it and didn't want to accept it. I don't know. But I tell you what, wouldn't trust none of them for anything. I just wouldn't. They're just, there was a couple. There was, okay, I lied. There was a couple. There was a gentleman, that I went on a date and we sat and we were supposed to go to a movie. And all we did was sit in the car and talk about D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. I remember that. He came. He was there, and I think there was like one or two other people there, but they never like came up. They stayed so far back. It was like I didn't even really realize they were there until they weren't there no more. The rain came and they left. And it's sad because after the rain came, I was like, no, it's going to blow over. Rain is good on a wedding. Don't go, don't go. I told everyone, just get under that's why I had all kind of canopies. I was like, stay under the canopies. It's going to blow over. And it did. Blew over, came in fast too. Blew over, the tents were bending and stuff, but it blew over. And then it was a beautiful afternoon. Wasn't even really that bad with mosquitoes and stuff. It was really good. And I made sure I had all the mosquito sprays and everything. Well, the kids' county officer sent me to the reporting office where you report unsafe conditions, and they are the ones who gave me the case number and told me to call my kids' county back. Cheese and crackers. It's always a game, isn't it?
Yep.
Always a game. Okay, what goes with this? Green, right? With yellow, orange, and green. That would be what I would want on the color wheel. Is that right?
I would think so.
What about teal? I think teal would work too, I think. Gonna go with teal. Oh, nope. Wasn't the best choice, but that's all right. It's just a layer. It's just a layer. I don't know. Small towns are just horrible where you get, I don't know. It's just small towns.
Trust me, I know.
I got out of there for a reason. What's wrong, Chuck? I moved my trash can a little bit further away from me, and it is working so good because I have to make sure that the stuff kind of falls in it. I mean, you'd think that it would make more of a mess because I'm actually getting it in the trash can a little bit better and emptying it more often. So how about that?
I'm so glad that you kind of outsmarted yourself.
I know. That's exactly what it is too, Dana. Thanks for pointing that out. That's what I have to do, though. That's just how my brain works. I have to outsmart my brain. My brain won't figure this one out. If I put the can high enough, I won't eat it.
Shit.
The chips get me, especially at night when I'm laying in bed. That's the worst. I'm always like, can you bring the chips in? Did you eat? Oh, no. Shannon's worse than a mom. Yeah, I ate dinner, sure. What'd you have? Twinkie? Twinkie's not dinner. Yes, it is. Same nutritional value as a hot dog. It's all good. Butteroo. Butteroo's still here. I went over there and checked her out the other day. She was live. Was that yesterday or the day before somewhere?
She was live a couple days.
Yeah.
First day she had to leave because her daughter was sick.
I thought you said she had a leak. Well, I was like, that's kind of private, Dan. Don't share that stuff. She had a leak. I have links all the time, girl. Don't worry about it. Do, 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 do. I found out. I don't know. I don't know. That's private. I'm not telling you guys that. Never mind. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I'll forget that it's private and I'll tell you about it. Right?
Yep.
That's how it works. That's how it works. What's this? Ooh. Judge, you sad? You got your baby right there. Oh, how about he has this heavy ball, and he and I were playing ball this morning, and the ding dong dropped it on the baby. And not one of his toys, baby. I'm talking like a kitty. I was like, and it was it was Link, and he jumped back. Link did, she did. She jumped and like shook it off and ran, and I was like, oh, I was like, be careful, you big dummy. Gosh darn, kitten. I'm gonna have to take the balls away from you. Because what he did is he acted like a big baby and got up on my lap, and then he didn't want the ball anymore because he was laying on my lap. So he was like, oh, I'm just going to open my mouth and drop the ball. Well, that's what he did. He opened his mouth and dropped the ball right onto a kitten. Tell you what.
He said, well, you shouldn't have been there.
Big dumb kitten. Ball was getting heavy in my mouth. The kitten was looking at him too, like, what are you doing on her lap?
Like, I was here first.
You're too big to be sitting on her lap. I was like, yeah, I agree. Big lug. $60, 70-pound dog sitting on your lap like it's nothing. Is this good, Mom? Are you comfy? No. Nope. Not comfy at all, buddy. They're going to be a little thicker than those. These I did with cardstock. Those I did with regular paper. Not that it really matters. Doesn't really matter to me. Oh, that's pretty.
So get a load of this. This is funny. This guy that used to date my friend Candy, he was married for like 20-something years to this girl. And like, he wasn't happy for a long time. So he finally decided to leave. Well, she went and got his truck and hid it from him with his clothes in it. I'm like, what? Then she went to the place where he was staying and stole his shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
was he cheating? God. Was he cheating on her?
No, she's just, you would have to know her. She's really, she's a pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. But yeah, so he's like trying to get his clothes so he has something to wear.
So she took everything that he left with.
pretty much.
Hmm.
And because they're married, the police is not going to intervene because they're married.
Yep, unless it's something of domestic violence.
Even though the truck is in his name only.
Yeah, but it's still, I don't, are you guys a comment, what is it called? Community, common community or whatever?
I guess because they won't get involved in it because whatever. I'm like,
that's up when the courts will have to civil court, take care of that all.
They said if he has a key to the vehicle,
he can go take it back.
But she's hid it from him.
Oh, he left it in the car? Like that's how he took it? Well, that's his own damn fault.
No, she had a key to it.
Well, then where's his key where he drove it to begin with?
I'm sure he has it.
Well, there you go.
But he don't know where it is.
Oh, he doesn't know where the truck is. Oh. Yes. Whoops. I'd be following her ass around, making her uncomfortable. Where's my truck? 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 And I'm sure it's probably not on their property because she knows he can come on their property. So it's probably on somebody else's property.
Oh, yeah.
Malaya, what's happening? What?
If he's got a key to her vehicle, he should just go and swap her vehicle.
Yeah. Yeah. He needs a vehicle. It's not being petty. It's being, I need a vehicle to go to work. I need a vehicle to, to do stuff. And you took my truck. So yeah, he has every right, I would think. I mean, I don't agree with being petty, but I wouldn't consider that petty because
you need a ride.
Yeah, you took mine and I need a ride. And I have every right to take yours. Yeah.
Sometimes you got to fight fire with fire.
Yep. Just try to be the bigger person in it all. And then you'll come out on top.
But she makes it impossible to be the bigger person in it because you get so pissed off because she constantly does stuff. I think she had a tracker on his vehicle too.
Probably has one on his phone, on everything, sure.
Uh-huh.
Why the hell are they still married? Are they in the middle of a divorce? Are they?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. She got mad at me because I asked Bobby why he was at this pub that Candy worked at, their restaurant that Candy worked at.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why are you trying to start crap? I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to him. You're the one that got on his Facebook because you're insecure. I told her to quit bird dogging him. Oh.
Yeah, on a vehicle, they'd be really easy to hide.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you weren't looking for it, You can put it in the tire well. You can put it, all kinds of places. Inside the vehicle, underneath the seats. In the owner's manual in the car. Who looks at that? Right? Nobody looks at that.
Well, the reason why I think that she's done that is because he was out at it's called Cherry Pockets where we go eat, but it's like a place where you can rent little cabins and stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
And he rented a cabin out there and stayed out there, and she drove by and took a picture of his vehicle and the vehicle that was also there. And
she's trying to get him on adultery.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah,
if
but
he's seeing
Florida's an
somebody, if he's
but
seeing somebody, so
Florida don't go for all that shit though. Like they don't care.
Can't do that here in Texas.
Yeah, Florida don't
You
give a
go
duty.
adultery, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose out on half of your crap and stuff. You
They
won't
don't
get.
give a duty here about that. Where did I put my pen? Oh, there it is. In Texas, do you have to wait a year before you can get divorced?
6 months.
See, Florida don't have none of that.
You also have a whole neighborhood or a whole town that's swingers. Our governor just shut down Muslims trying to build their own little town. He
Oh,
said,
really?
no, you can't do that.
Good. It's already scary enough that they're here.
Mm-hmm. It really is. That's all, it wouldn't even be a sleeper cell. We'd all know they were there.
Mm-hmm.
Where's, I know, there's more than one flower, right? Where's it at? Aw, how sweet. Hello. Okay, Angie, we'll miss you. Where have you been? It's popping in now. Cheese and crackers. We've been on for an hour. Where you been? Oh, I have to show you a picture of Precious where where she fell asleep yesterday. That's okay. Hold on. I have to show everybody. Or Barry. He's probably the only one that cares. Usually Thursdays is a pretty good day for me to come on, but it's slow again. I don't know. Maybe it's the being it's summer. Kids are out of school and
Sucking all the internet up.
yeah.
Send them little suckers back to school.
Too pretty outside to be getting on the internet. Gotcha. Well, it makes sense. Here we go. This is them at the doctor's office on the counter. This is before we went to the doctor's office. Look at how she fell asleep on his leg. Storm is going to probably not like her at all. Taking her dog. This is cute.
Storm will be like, "Get off of my dog."
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
He looks fake, or she looks fake. She looks like a little statue. This is all the way across the room. Look at what they did. They went all the way over there to the sink. I'm sitting all the way over here. So, and they're just walking over there. I was like, well, the lady left them. What am I supposed to do? The kitty. Bye, bye, Angie. Let's see. This stuff is crazy. Pretty babies. Oh, no. Where's my brush? Where's my brush? Where's my brush? Where's my brush? Brush head's too big. Get down in there. I just got her on the head of this. I'm back. It's hot in the sun. Yeah, it is. Yeah, there's like no breeze or nothing. Our weather is just sitting out there. Just a sitting.
I'm going to cut up a watermelon today.
What you gonna do with that cut up watermelon?
Eat it.
She's gonna cut it and eat it. Gonna share it with anybody? Just gonna eat it by yourself.
If they want some. I don't know. Gage don't eat much fruit at all. He only eats just shit. I mean, terrible stuff.
Patty wants to know if you asked for an address or something.
I did. Oh, it's here, I'll type. I can't type it in. Get my phone and I'll put it in.
Ooh, yeah.
Gotta watch Becca's ad.
Get me my 3 cents, please. It's probably not even that much.
There it is.
Northern Virginia. It's like near Pennsylvania, huh?
Okay. Northern Virginia.
Northern. Did you hear me? I said Northern Virginia.
Do they do they talk like they do on like Greece there?
Well, I don't know how they talk in Northern Virginia. Manassas. You know, I think I think my best friend from high school, that's where she lived when she lived down there. Manassas. Is that how it is, Manassas, or is it Is there an S in there? On my thing, it looks like it's just Mana. Well, it might be.
You just wanted to say ass.
What did Beth say? What's the new word I said I was going to use? What is it? What was it? Dang it! That said ass, and I was like, oh, now we can say it. She was so proud of herself.
Yeah.
That's where she lived. Is it kind of close to DC? If the city folk are invading, where the battlefield is. Okay. Whoops. Manassas, yeah. I think that's where she lived. And if she had to live there for a little while. Maybe it wasn't like a long time or something, but that name sounds really familiar. And not just because it's some battlefield that you're talking about. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't know. Oh, I just hung up on her. Instead of answering it. That's rude.
Hello?
Sorry about hanging up on you. You're on the Create with Becca show. How can I help you?
I'm at Walmart. I just wanted to see if you wanted something.
Oh, yeah, I want all kinds of things. Can you get me my regular sugar? You know, the kind that I like?
Yeah.
Did you get Pepsi's?
It's in a weird place.
No, it's sugars. It might be with the coffee. No, I think it's just in with the sugar, but usually it's up a little bit higher. I think
Okay.
so. Those cheese and meat things, those are a good meal for me.
Uh-huh.
Salad, that's good.
I already got salad.
Can you guys think of anything I need, guys?
Pepsi.
Here.
Oh, do I? No, she picked up Pepsi.
Your little croissant.
Oh, yeah, that would be good. The croissants would be good. Can you pick up a couple bananas? I've been craving bananas. Not like a lot, like maybe 3.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else except the normal stuff. Do we have, grab some fresh hot dog buns, because I have those hot dogs in there.
I just got some.
Okay, well, are they fresh?
Well, the last time I went shopping.
Okay.
I'm not gonna buy them and then them just sit there.
Okay.
You need to eat them.
All right. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
All right.
Have fun. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
You got to eat your stuff, Becca.
I know. Get in trouble all the time.
Wasty girl.
There's so much leftovers in there this week, to be honest with you, that's probably what I'll be nibbling on. Did you hear Mama on the phone, Jug? You need milk and eggs? I have a call-in show. I know, you can call anytime. I used to work customer service, so I'm is it customer service? I guess everything if you're working somewhere is customer service. Never worked like per se customer service, but every job that I had, we had to answer the phone properly. There we go. Is that what I think that's what I'm trying to say. Like when I worked for the lawyers, you didn't dare answer the phone. Hello.
Oh, heck no.
You know.
And at the bank.
When I worked for the state, I couldn't, answer it that way either. So.
Yeah, I worked at the bank and it was like, Citizens Bank, this is Dana. How may I help you?
Right. TADC, this is Rebecca. How can I help you?
Yeah, now they don't care.
Etiquette has changed.
Etiquette has changed a lot.
The lawyers I worked for were all corporate lawyers, so I bet you not. I bet you they're still.
I'm talking about like just in general places.
Well, I think that the eggs thing, it was because the chickens were getting sick because of bird flu. That's what I think happened. They had to destroy so many, so that's good that you're seeing a decrease. Ridiculous that they were charging so much and getting away with it. But then, you know what? But then my one neighbor, the guy that sells his eggs, he said the feed is what was killing him. He had to start charging a little bit more because the feed was so high.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's all a scam to keep us poor,
Uh-huh.
keep us in our ranks. If you're middle class, you stay middle class. If you're low class, you stay low class.
I was watching
Hard to get anywhere.
like this. I was watching the prisons in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
All them they get up in the morning and they have to stretch and do like some exercises. Then they have to go eat, then they go to work. Then they get lunch, then they go back to work. They work 8-hour days.
Yep. And then it's really sad that we don't make them do that.
Mhm.
It's up to them if they go to work or not. Bullshit. You're in prison.
they
You should
get-
be doing something. Instead you're go build railroads or something like what they used to do. You can grow food.
Oh, they were doing shoes. They were making shoes at this one.
Jeez.
And when they were working, they were not allowed to talk at all.
Mm-hmm.
And they had to raise their hand if they needed to ask something.
Mm-hmm.
And then whenever they were going down the hall, they had to march like they were in the army.
Good. You're in there for a reason. It shouldn't be, let's get a gang together and be gang bangers.
And they only got
And
like
that's what
45 minutes.
you listen to all these guys that are in prison, and that's what they say. They say, well, you just go to prison mainly to, you make your contacts. You
only
get
got-
with your gang. You do the gang thing. It says I watch those things all the time, and all of them say the same thing. You find your gang, and then you find where your rank is, and you do what needs to be done. You sell the drugs. You smuggle the phones in. He says there's all, it's all about your gang in there, and that's not what it should be.
Nope.
It shouldn't be that. It makes me so angry that you're sent off to prison because you were done wrong, and we support you. They grow your own damn food. Grow your own damn food. And I've had people in my family that have been in prison, so I'm not, just saying, these poor prisoners. No, if they're able, damn it.
Oh, and
let them go to college. I don't care. Let them go to college and get something so that when they come out, there's somebody.
The 85-year-olds that were in there have to work too.
Good. Yep. If they're able, they're in there for a reason. Even if you don't think that reason is a good enough reason for them to be in there, they're in there. They're in there for a reason. Because guess what? My dad came back.
This one man was in prison for like 20 years there, and finally DNA evidence cleared him.
Oh, good.
But I mean, imagine being there 20 years.
20 years, yeah. I watched a guy here in the United States that the same thing. He was for murder.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and that's sad.
That happens a lot because back in the day, there was so much corruption and lots of racism.
And we didn't have DNA evidence back in the day.
Exactly. Was it right that there was so much racism? No, it's horrible that there was so much racism, but they're doing what they can trying to get the people.
And is there, if you don't have a good detective on a
case, yeah.
They might miss like getting DNA evidence. They might miss, a lot of things. So
yeah.
So it's all dependent on a lot of things. I hate to see that people go that,
But do you know how many people are released that were that clearly did it? Clearly murdered somebody, but they were released because the cop forgot to say their rights or something.
Yeah.
That I think is bullshit. That is absolute bullshit. Or we can't use that confession. We can't use what he told us.
Yeah, that's
even though he told us and we found it and we know that's the truth, we can't use that because he told us before we could read him his rights. And it's like, holy shit, you have a murderer that has killed 7 people or something, and they haven't been able to find stuff on the 6, but they finally found something on the 1, and they done
Yeah, I
messed
think
up, and we
that's a little
released
goofy
them,
too.
and then he killed again,
Uh-huh.
but thank goodness they had enough to find, they knew about him at that point and was able to follow him and catch him, in the next one.
Yeah.
Wasn't able to catch him prior to him killing somebody else, but was able to catch him, and then, but they let him out because of
Yep.
how, it wasn't handled correctly, and it's like he killed somebody else. Now, is it the cop's fault for not reading the rights? That's his job. Yeah, but still, it shouldn't be I get out of jail free because you
Nope.
forgot something stupid like that.
Mm-hmm.
When you have every proof in the world that you did it right here. You led me to it. You gave it to me, blah, blah, blah. I don't remember all the details of it, so it might not be as cut and dry as this, what I'm saying. This is just,
Yeah.
human words that I'm saying here are
They shouldn't be able
the
to get
show
off
was
on
an
it.
hour long, so they said other things. But I watch a lot of them, and it's not just that one time. It happens quite often with stuff like that, and it's
Yeah, they
like,
shouldn't be able to get off
or
on a
like,
technicality.
or Petey. We're not going to say that. Don't say that word. The whole thing will get taken down. But the not nice things that they do with children. Those people get off all the time, and they're getting off with time served and stuff. It's like, why are they out? Why are we letting these people roam the world to go do it again? That's almost worse.
What
It's
about that?
right up there with murder. I'm sorry. It's like the next thing down, like that kind of stuff. And
What
we
about
let
the
them off in
dude?
like 5-10 years. And it's like,
How about the
all they
dude that
do is
drowned
come
his
right back
3
out and do it
kids?
again. What?
The dude, they're still looking for that dude that drowned his 3 kids?
Is that how he murdered them? I didn't know. I
Or
seen.
suffocated. He suffocated them. I'm sorry.
Is that what he
He
did?
suffocated them.
They
Uh-huh.
were 9, 8, and 5, something like that. It's so sad. How did he must have did it one by one, and they didn't see what he was doing to the other ones. It's so incredible. And they don't. And the wife was like, there was nothing wrong. She thought pretty much, the switching of the kids seemed to be going fine,
Uh-huh.
and then he does this. That's just wows to me. That just is
And
like,
now she's
what
without
happened?
kids.
And it's like, what happened? What happened in his life that
Yeah, what
changed
flipped?
it? That changed it from it was okay, to
Yeah,
I'm gonna
what made him
kill my
flip,
kid.
flip? I don't know.
I
Pretty
mean,
sad
geez,
though.
what made me start that? I was like, I did that. I swapped kids, and we thought, everything was right. It could have so easily been,
Yeah.
me flipping or her flipping. You know what I mean? I mean, I went to that. We met at different locations and switched them out and stuff. And it's like, what happened?
Yeah.
I mean, did he? Maybe he probably lost his job and couldn't afford to take care of him anymore. I think they said something like that, like he was homeless or something.
Well, and whenever we got Gage, I had to meet his mom to switch him off because she had visitation
Oh, uh-huh. Oh,
every other weekend.
yeah. So that could have very well
Oh yeah.
been the kid was stolen real easy.
Yep. And I'll never forget, like, I only had him for before she got him back, I only had him for probably 2 months, 3 months, something like that. And she brought so many different guys for visitation. It was unbelievable.
Oh, jeez.
Like, you're seriously gonna have these dudes around your kid that you barely get to see? Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I was not happy. I seen at least 4 or 5 different guys. I'm like, "Girl, close your legs. Put them together. It ain't gonna hurt you." And then she got the kids back, and messed up within 5 weeks. I had sent Gage with some of his toys and stuff like that. She didn't return none of that stuff. She probably sold them.
Yeah, unfortunately, with that, it's the kids. You can't do nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
You bought it for the kid, it's the kids, and I remember going through that. I hear, when we were.
Well, I mean, after Gage came back to us,
we went through all the stages of being a foster parent. We just didn't get any kids because we split up right at that point.
You're probably better off, honestly, because it's a lot. If like DCF was ran better, and if the social workers were accountable, it would be better. But they spread them too thin, and then stuff doesn't get done.
Well, and a lot of those people know how to run it too. They know how to get their kids back and then get their money back, and then and then lose their kids, and then have the money for and then lose the kids again. And it's sad to say, but people do it. People don't be naive and think that shit don't go on. It does go on. It goes on a lot more than you want to admit. Most people can't see it, but they
play the system like nobody's business.
Yep. Hey, Beth.
I had to fight tooth and nail to get Gage, to keep Gage from going to his dad after his dad wasn't in his life for 2.5, 3 years. I was like,
That's good morning. She decided to wake up. That's where we figured you were sleeping. Were you up all night? Up all night. Were you out in your pool? Mm-hmm. Belinda, someone people know. Yes, they do. How you doing, Belinda? I didn't know you were here. Did I? Did I know you were here? Do. Oh no, that doesn't sound fun. Beth was in the bathroom all night, and I don't think it was because she was having fun in there. What did you eat?
Did Joe put X likes in your brownies?
I was just going to say, did Joe try to poison you?
You just thought he was getting you sweets. Mm-hmm. He said, I'm going to fix her up.
Keep her out of the bed tonight. I'll sleep good.
Let her talk back to me again.
Teach her. Yeah, she don't know what she ate. Something didn't agree with though, huh? You feeling better? What's wrong, Jug Jug? Did he get sick too? Maybe the mayonnaise on it?
I don't know where I put the glitter pins that I got. This is, oh, it is.
Well, I was gonna say that stinks, but it probably really did stink. Probably wasn't the nicest thing. Oh, and she was sweaty all night. Oh yeah, that sounds like a little bit of food poisoning. Are you doing better though? Did you say you're feeling better? Oh, good. Okay. You ain't got nothing left in your belly. It probably feels great. There we go. Oh, that's not a very smart place to put it. Put it over here. Let that dry. I know I put the list of stuff. I'm gonna sit right there. Oh, this is your outside ball. You're gonna forget it when you go outside. You're gonna forget this ball. Better put it over here. You'll be looking for it. You'll be acting like a crazed nut whenever you go outside looking for his ball. He runs around like a wacko if he can't find it. I'm gonna run around like a wacko because I can't find my.
Letty'll trot right back in the house and get hers and go back out.
Yeah, that's where he tries to get back in the door that we don't have, doggy door or anything. So he acts like a nut outside the door, like, I gotta get in there. Oh my God, I gotta get in there. My ball is inside. I gotta open this door. He whines. It's like the end of the world because his ball's inside.
Or
Hi, Jug. Because that ball's inside. Oh, I look so sad. Yeah. There he is. I look so sad.
hey, Jug. Jug.
Why you look so sad? Jug.
These dang cats.
Too many cats. You're outnumbered. You're in here with me. They're not. What's wrong?
Jug. He said, I don't care.
Jughead.
Our dogs have those chuck-it balls too.
He has the large one, the orange one that's real big.
Uh-huh.
He seems to like that one. I bet you that lid's not going to come off. That was a lot. I should have wiped it. Oh, well. He was whistling. You were whistling like he could hear you. That's funny, Beth. Your dog. I can't remember what the one that's. What is it? The one her dog. Nora cries like, what the what? I'm right here.
Nora has a really pretty coat.
I seen a Nora at the vet yesterday. I remembered that, so I was going to tell you. It's the first one outside of Beth's that I've seen, and it was at the vet. Why is it so hard to find a smooth surface in my life? Oh, now my ink is probably dry.
Nora reminds me of my dog that I used to have, except for mine was all white. Mine was called Snowball. It was an American Husky. But Nora's all black. I wonder if this would stay yellow.
Oh, there it is. The heat is getting to my, I've never had this issue with my glue sticks before, but because we usually don't have humidity, but the humidity and the heat are really making my glue sticks kind of gooey.
That's probably why I don't like them here.
Yeah, I've never had this problem before, ever. I've been noticing it.
I hate good glue sticks down here. I mean, ugh. I will have that crap all over my hands. It'll be gummy.
I'm going to go over this because that did not cover very well, did it? Maybe I will. Oh, it's down here. Try this. Oh my! Look at, I got crap all the way. Look at that.
Nice.
That's a real arter. That's an arter right there. Arter.
More like a farter.
If you don't leave your craft room with 30 fingers, you didn't art.
What color do I want to use?
Hey, Debbie, what's shaking? Good to see ya.
Hi, Debbie.
Which usual shit and giggles. Oh, I'm glad that, well, Beth already had the shits today, so. So we're just bringing you giggles today.
She said it wasn't fun either.
Yeah. There was no giggling going on. What part of Australia do you live in? The cool part.
Part where there's houses.
Part where people live. Well, I mean, it's such a large country and nobody lives in, what is it, 80% of it or whatever. Everyone lives. I think everybody lives in Sydney.
What is it, Wallaby Way?
Yeah, I was thinking that too. That's all us Americans think of with that stupid, with Australia. We think of about a stupid fish, not something real. We think about It's 4:30 a.m. in Sydney. Cold winter night. Oh, yeah, that's right. It is. It's winter there. Brr. Do you guys get snow in Sydney? I don't know where in the equator they lie.
The equator's down here. You need to get it right.
The
It's below that.
equator's right there by Beth's house. If you didn't know, Beth lives really close to the equator. That was great.
Here she is. She don't feel good, and we're making fun of her.
I know. Jeez. She never gets a break from us. Sisters, sisters. And she said she was feeling okay. So I, if she was really sick, then I would, I'd be currently 6 degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit. I think it makes a big difference, doesn't it?
Yes.
I don't know if they. Oh, she says, no, it doesn't snow. So that must be Celsius. Because if it was 6 degrees Fahrenheit, that would be like holy balls.
Yeah.
And Australia, it gets way too hot to get that cold. Right?
Oh, no.
Well, I mean, you've seen Crocodile Dundee.
Well, I didn't feel it.
You didn't feel it? You couldn't tell that it was hot as balls?
Well, I couldn't feel it.
I mean, even from the movie, you can tell it's hot. It's hot. Australia's a hot country. And I'm not talking
the movies, though. Holy smokes.
What?
Do you believe everything you see in the movies?
I see. Well, yeah, why would they lie to me, Dana? Why would they lie to me?
Because
kangaroos. Wouldn't kangaroos live in different locations if it wasn't a special type of land?
Well, then why don't they live here? Jeez.
Well, because we're not 180 degrees during the summer.
It's hot as hell here. It's pretty close.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Candy, hey girl. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, 42, that's pretty dang cold to me too. But we do get a little bit chillier than that. Not much. A couple, probably less than 10 times a year we get to 30s. 10 days. And not the whole day. Just,
Yeah, same here.
Are you okay, my boy? He's been sick. I'm kind of worried about him. He pooped in the house.
Oh,
What?
goodness.
Yeah, that's not something he does. 2 days ago, Shannon said she woke up to some in the house, and we were like, what the heck? So something's not going right. And the other day, about a week ago, he was having problems with throwing up, remember?
Well, you might want to take him to the vet. Quit worrying about them dang cats and take care of the dog.
Shannon said, he's fine. He just, something, he was just constipated.
Not for a whole week.
I know.
And he looks mopey.
How you doing? You doing okay? And you never know with his face, in his face, he always gives you those sad eyes. So it's like, that doesn't, show me anything. He could be 100% fine with his eyes. Never experienced snow. It's something to say you've done it, but it's not a big deal. Just saying.
Pretty. It is very pretty.
It's very, but I don't want to live in it. It's cold. You have to shovel. Your face gets frozen. I just, maybe as a retiree, it wouldn't be as big a deal because you're not having to go out in it every single day. So
Your lips hurt.
Yeah. Chapped lips. Mm-hmm.
Yours hurts from kissing butt. That's what's wrong with you.
Is that what it is? Mine hurt from kissing somebody's butt in the snow. No. You're such a jerk. As the Pittsburgh people would say, you're a jag-off. Does this look like a cute paper doll? And then let's put a head on it. Up here.
Kinda.
There you go. Just because it's not the way you do things, I do things different, Dana. I'm a different kind of girl. Oh, Belinda said not. It's not a cute paper doll. Well, Belinda, you can kiss my butt. You can go in the snow. Okay. Aw, Candy said yes.
Of course, she's your buddy.
We are in Texas, so we really don't have a lot of grass. Really, it just started coming up because we got some good rain. So for about a month, we'll have grass, and then it will all die. Usually it's green when I leave for Pennsylvania, and then by the time I get back, it's all gone. But yeah. Oh, Belinda's talking about cold weather and snow. Okay, good, because I was going to ban you. Just kidding. Oh, Merry Christmas. Oh, I think this girl right here, look, wouldn't this make a cute doll if I put her as the head? Yes, no?
Sure.
I'm not talking to you, Dana, because you're just lying. I mean, I'm going to do arms and legs better. That's just to give me an idea.
Sure.
I think so. Look, it's never, ever been used. Let's do it. I have some Prima dolls, too. Prima princesses. Which of those would be kind of cool? It's heads. Let's see. I have smaller. Do I need a smaller head? Because I have these heads. What happened here? I'd like to do a smaller head. Does it need a smaller head? No, that's too small. I could give it a cat. No, I don't want to give it a cat head because that's already a man's head with flowers. No. I'm stuck on Band-Aids, got Band-Aids stuck on me.
Okay, I think I've done all these pretty much.
How about this head? You think that? Oh, I was going to go bigger, so this one's definitely out of the question. Nobody asked you, Dana. Yourself.
So this is my butterflies. I didn't do these two because their wings were cut off.
Oh, all the time.
This is one of the
Oh,
house.
look how cute those turned out.
This.
And what's so crazy, people, if you watched her do these, they all started out with such simple shapes. They were just simple shapes.
These.
The birds.
I'll give them legs whenever I put them on whatever.
Ew. Yeah, because they'll be like
I don't want to have to cut around them. Here is some of
cute.
these.
Yeah, that's great doodles.
Then these.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Debbie, I've done that.
Here's the shrooms. And that's it.
I could do this lady with glasses and put like a different hat, put a hat on her. Although this hair is kind of fun, isn't it?
That looks like yours.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? You're right. It's so hard to figure out where to put them with this. If I put it on the rose petal, then or on the petal, it's too high. So I think it needs to go something like, I don't know, give her a long neck? I don't know.
Stay in there.
See, she has a neck that kind of works with it.
See what I have. Too small.
I could do two and one could spin. That would be fun.
That's a big head.
You're a big head. Yeah, I said it. What you gonna do about it?
She just might have a dress, no legs, or something. I don't know what she's gonna have. Whoopsies. Stay up there.
Hopefully we didn't scare Beth off. And hopefully she's not back in the bathroom.
Right? Do they make like fluorescent colored markers?
Yeah. Right here. You have them in what you sent me.
Huh?
You have like what you sent me. The screen is fluorescent.
Kind of, yeah.
But yeah, they do. You can buy like a set of all fluorescent. Well, that picked up the black, didn't it? Oh, Joe is running the sweeper.
I'm not good at designing dresses, by the way.
Well, you know you're gonna be just looking you'll be looking at something, and then you'll do excellent. So whatever, Dana. You'll look at something and you'll be able to do it perfectly, like you always do. I don't know where my stamp scrubber is. Why is it? Oh, it's right there in front of me. I was looking everywhere but where it's supposed to be, where it is. Beth bought some fluorescent and a black light so you can see it. Try again. Looks like maybe some of the black came off on the pad. What do y'all do? I'm making a paper doll.
I'm making a paper doll. I think.
Well, you gotta do for the majority, not the minority. Or you can not do it at all, but that kind of cuts out on some of your creativity. Kind of like on Wednesdays when we swear. It cuts out on some of the people. Maybe I've lost people, but that's okay. I don't complain about losing people. I complain about nobody being here because it's lonely when you're streaming by yourself to yourself. Ask Mrs. Gigi and I. We know. That was the weirdest week. If it's like that again tomorrow, that's it. We're not coming on ever again. What are you doing, Miss Mama Juju? Blended in pretty good. Oh, I wanted to glue this down first. It's gonna warp. It's gonna warp. Okay, Candy. Thank you. The dioramas are really coming along. I'm starting to do furniture for mine. Glued my fabric in, so now my fabric's attached. Made a chair. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know somebody passed. Sorry, Mama Juju. Sorry to hear about your loss.
Uh-oh.
I don't know where I was. You said something last night. I don't know where I was. Probably trying to get your attention to read the chat.
That was mean.
It wasn't mean. We were trying to get her attention. We had to tell it. Messy was trying to. No, Goldie was trying to
Tell you we couldn't see you.
crochet. No, she was trying to crochet. No, that wasn't even where it started.
Oh.
Goldie was trying to crochet or something. She needed measurements, and that's where it all started. And then all of a sudden, she was working off the screen. So I don't know how she got off the screen. How's your insurance?
Hello?
Insurance up to date?
Yes, ma'am.
You must be up to date. Is this
ma'am.
that we're done talking to?
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
If I get really
Raspberry.
on something, I forget to look up and read
Is it going to
chat.
be faster graphing? Oh, okay.
But I read chat pretty good.
No.
If I'm concentrating, I don't. But your chat does move a lot faster than my chat. I don't know if people just don't want to talk in here. They're at work.
I'm a CT tech. That's why I was like, okay. I was just curious. Who is this? Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Screens are back to normal size now.
Early.
My screen wasn't normal?
Okay.
What you mean?
Okay. Have a good day.
What you talking about, woman?
They called about my CT. And the girl that's going to do my CT, I worked with her. He said,
Oh,
"You know who I am." I said, "Oh,
good thing she doesn't need to stick something up your butt.
that's right."
Always think of the positive.
Oh, no, that's right.
Nothing like somebody you know having to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, ain't nothing like going to the hospital where you work to get surgery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
Well,
sucked.
see, I don't know if I could do that. Work with somebody and have their hands all up in me.
Yeah,
That's just weird.
it's not exactly the thing you want to have to do.
I know that they've seen your guts and stuff. Ugh.
Or your butt, or your cooch.
Well, yeah, you know that, yeah. But yeah.
I ain't worried about my guts. I ain't gonna see them again.
Oh well. Hopefully they're not seeing your butt or your cooch again. I mean, just saying.
They might.
I don't want to know where you're living. Are you moving over there to that winter, wherever, or whatever? Swinging from the bars
Nope.
over there in Florida.
Nope.
Oh, you like it this way? You see up closer better? Yeah. I go back and forth. It depends on what we're doing. If it's something that I think that, up close is a little bit more, if we're kind of just doing stuff where, I don't know. I don't know. I just
She
pick
don't
what.
know what she's talking about.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some things that you want to see further away. You want to see the whole big picture, even if you don't really see it because it's so far away, it still gives a better idea than if you're up close and you're only seeing partial of what you're doing. As Miss Juju, that's what we were telling her last night. We can't see what the hell you're doing. We're only
Yeah, we
seeing
was
half,
going,
we
hey.
were only seeing half of what she was doing. Although we had a really good view of that glue stick. Garbage man's here. It's so sad. This is how busy our little town has gone. Our garbage used to be picked up at like 9 o'clock in the morning. Now it's 1:54 and they're just getting here. Sad, I tell you. Sad. Hey, don't take our trash can that far. Jerky to Bert. He knows we don't come get it until Saturday. That's why he's like, we'll just pull it all the way down here and get your. Actually, I think one of the neighbors gets irritated and brings it down sometimes.
Don't you love it?
I don't care if that's what they want to spend their time doing. I don't care.
Okay, you better hope ours ain't
Pretty long. That's a pretty long walk to drag the garbage can. Dana, you can tie your loofah onto your stretcher. Oh, good stuff, Beth. Good stuff.
Sure. Why not?
Purple? Oh.
I think my girl's gonna look like a dude whenever I get done.
Girl looks like a dude. Doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. The girl looks like a dude. I have this little kitty that's just been pushed around and pushed around and pushed around. I don't even know when I made that. That's how long it's been pushed around. How does one not have I just need one. I guess I'm gonna have to buy some. I don't have any brads. How do I not have any brads? If I was a brad in this room, where would I be hanging? I have some Michaels and I have some Toms, but I don't have any brads. Keep Michael and Tom tied up in the back. Brad doesn't like to be tied. Look at that.
Mama made her body way too skinny.
Yeah, she is a Brad. She has 0 hips. And that's why she doesn't.
Look at that.
She looked like a lady, but because of no
Oh my
hips,
God.
yeah,
That was terrible.
her waist. You need to give her a thicker waist, or a thinner waist and wider hips. There, that you can do.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I see a tack. Like, why would I ever need a tack? Seriously.
I was trying to make her have one leg like up, like
Yeah,
bent.
the legs were great. It was the hips. You need to give her some.
I don't know how to do that.
It's an hourglass, honey. Usually women think of women in an hourglass. Brad's are better than Tom's.
This is not going to be any better.
Make an hourglass shape, and then use that to do the body.
Too late.
Get your. Are you using a pencil?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Make your hourglass, and then make your body from there. You can. They're using a pencil so you can erase. If you don't trust me, it's gonna look like a dude. I know a little bit, for goodness sakes, not much, but I know a little.
Jeez, oh Pete.
Do it like I said, and then you'll quit complaining. Make your hourglass, and then you draw around that hourglass. You can make it skinnier or fatter, but draw the hourglass. Do it, Darren. Do it. Look. Hourglass like this. And then you would make the dress around the hourglass, and then you make sure you do a smiley face so it looks like it's got her waist is that's waist, and then you just bring it up like that, and then it's gonna look like a woman more than a man. But when you cut it for the two difference, unless you're doing it long, but then if you're just doing a dress, then you just come in and you make a dress. There, look.
Well, the dress part's easy. It's these fucking pants.
What's wrong? What do you? Oh, the legs. The legs looked great. If you're not doing dresses, if you're trying to give them legs, you just you just come in the half of the hourglass.
There she is.
Okay. Yeah. There you go. You give a little bit. Yeah, but you have to make the top match. So bring the top underneath her arm, underneath. Yeah, like from the armpit though. Bring it down from the armpit so you don't want to just like go like
Go
this.
Go in a little.
No, from the armpit, like all the way from the armpit, and bring like fix that whole line down to match the waistline of the pants.
Like
Yes. Uh-huh. And then, unless you're looking for it to be tucked in, but I was
going to keep our hands tucked, but what do I do about that? She got no boobs.
Well, a lot of women don't have boobs unless they're bought. Becca, Dana, did you all know you're on my Storma Hall of Fame page? It helped promote your channel. Hopefully, Beth is there too. No, I didn't know. Nope, had no clue. What? I don't even know what that is. You'll have to tell us. Thank you. We have a professional promoter.
Have you went to Turtley Lovett's channel?
I believe I was there.
She did this thing, and she had all these things that she was promoting.
She did all these things, and
I don't know. You have to go look at it.
She's just long waisted. She's good.
So should I cut her shirt up?
It should be rounded it should be like down, a smiley face, not a sad face. Yep. There we go.
Should I make it shorter?
No. I mean, you can because the arms really should be at the calves. So
At the calves, they're down here.
or at the thighs. Sorry, like your hands would be if you stand up. Your hands are like your palm. Here we go. Yeah, she has shoulder pads on, but she looked good.
I don't know what else to do to make it
She looked
girly.
good. She looks good.
How do I make her girly though?
What do you mean?
It's behind her back.
I mean, she's got flowers in her hair. I mean, you know, do you know many girls that wear green pants?
No, but that's
Right,
bad.
right. I know her, but I was saying her hands if they were straight, you know, they're more like right now if she was to straighten those arms, they'd be where they needed. They'd be
They're
about.
in her pockets.
Yeah, they look good. That's how they should look if they're in her pant pockets. Mhm. Looks good. It looks good. The pants look short. They look like capris.
Maybe they are.
Compared to like her head and the size of her body and stuff. It looks like, but it looks like her head is the biggest, then the body is a little bit smaller, then the legs are a little bit smaller. It's almost
Should
like
I bring this in a little? Like her arms?
I think the length is where the problem is mainly. I mean, yeah, I if you want to fix it, if you're a perfectionist, I would be okay with the arms like that. But
Should I come up here or go
I
here?
would come in the armpits. And well, and no, because it's a shirt. Think about it, it's as a shirt. I would leave it like that. You're not like it's not you're not drawing you're not doing the body. It's the shirt. So maybe make it look like the shirt is laying on the shoulders and then it's bagging down in the armpit.
I don't know how to do that.
Well, think of how your shoulders are. Your shoulders come straight out. They come out from your neck
I don't.
and then they go down. Yours don't?
I got terrible shoulders. Now she looks.
You have your neck and then you have your shoulders and then you have I mean that's dramatic, but and then your armpit comes up here and you come in to your hourglass. But this is without clothes on. Then you have to put the clothes on top.
This is her clothes.
Yeah, I know, but the clothes lay on top. The clothes they don't go into your body, or the clothes are on top of the shape of your body. Yeah, it looks good.
We'll see.
Shoulders are two heads side to side. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, makes sense. See, two heads because you'll lay your head and then you lay your head like that, Dana. Two heads. Ask Candy, she knows. Or you could have just made this guy.
Yep.
I'm still looking for a Brad. I can't believe I don't have any Brads. Oh, I have these ones. The flowers. Guess that will have to do. It's a flower. Guess I'll get Brads in my next order.
You probably got a ton of them and you just don't know where they are.
No, I know that I sold a lot. I used to have a ton, and I think my last sale or the sale before, I made a big bag of them and sold a lot of them. Like just, I was like, there's something, I was just sick of them, and I wanted to get rid of them. And I believe I just saved some in these containers, and then the rest I believe I just got rid of. I'm still leaning towards this one. Let's stamp her out and see. Where's Marty at? She didn't yell. I need someone to tell me to shut that.
I should have done this one in stitches. Oh.
Never been used before. I like that we're so different. Was that a snort?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? I like that we're different. I mean, because we art and we design so differently. It's a good thing, not a snort thing.
Should I suck this in a little bit?
Yeah, you need to suck something, you sucker. What, suck what?
That's what he said.
No, it's a shirt. Think about how shirts fit. There you go. Yeah.
Guess
Some
I can
girls show off their belly. It's really short.
draw some pockets. Well, I'm no designer for sure. Should I give it a zipper or not?
I don't know. Yeah, you can. Why not?
So which side does the girls go on, right?
No, boys are right. That's the only time boys are right is in clothes. Girls are on the left. Am I right on that, Candy?
No, I zip mine on with the right hand.
But it's snapping over on the left, right? Nope. Think about it. Yeah, you zip it with your right hand. Yeah, you zip it with your right hand.
So
maybe jeans are all the same. I don't know.
that looks like a ding dong.
It's Mom. She's home. Yeah. You want to see a happy dog? Oh, it's Mom home. Yeah. Is she home? Is Mom
You made
home?
me give her a ding dong. It looks like a ding dong.
I did it?
Good gravy.
Are you excited Mom's home? Is Mom it? What's she doing? Is she getting the trash can? You don't get to go no more because you act like a wacko when you go out there. Yeah, you don't get to go. Run across the street to the neighbors. Say hi to the old man because he calls you over there. You shouldn't go even if he calls you. It's not good. You're supposed to listen to Mom. Mom. Uh-oh. Oh, I just had a... Oh, that's not good. My... That's not good at all. I wonder where that came from. Oh. Well, we don't want that to fall apart. All right. Can you pet the dog? If you come visit, you can pet the dog. Or if he ever rides with me. If I wouldn't have got kittens, he would have gone to Pennsylvania with me. But now that I have kittens, I seriously might not go this summer.
See how much she loves her family, right?
They don't have time for me. My sister said my mother's in bad shape because she's putting all of her time and effort into my grandparents. So she's gained weight. Her sugar's out of control.
Yeah.
She was doing so good taking care of herself.
And then life happens.
Yeah, and then grandparents got sick and she's taking care of them.
It sucks.
Mm-hmm. It sucks because there's a big family and I'm kind of mad at all my aunts.
Like, yeah, help out a little.
I know they live far away, but it's a little ridiculous. Where's my pencils at, Jug? I know, you're so excited. Mom's here. I'm gonna go look and see if you can see her. Tell her you're in the room. You see her? Yeah? You see her? All right, I need to get back under there. Oh, I know. Come on. Oh. I know. I know.
He's just going to get scolded whenever she comes home.
I know, right? He doesn't care, though. He doesn't care. It's his mom. Hi, Jug. You don't care.
What, Lola? Did y'all finally wake up? Now it's time for y'all to bug me?
They probably heard Jug whining. Guess I don't need all this crap on here. Should she be a blonde, I'm guessing? A egg yolk hair or
they sure made this girl's lips look like crazy.
Ooh.
Huh?
Glad I didn't go that way.
I know I made this
She
one.
needs to be a brunette like me. Am I a brunette? No, I'm more gray. I am. Oh, I know, Chuck. Oh, I know.
What color hair should I give her? Purple?
Sure. Oh, I'm so sad. Because Mom didn't come in here for him. Hey, Scrapbooks. How you doing? Redhead. Oh. Well, I want to do the rose. I want to do those roses. That's what I didn't lean towards red. Redhead would work nicely. Oh, colored one of those flowers red. Wonder if These are greasable. Purple Ocean Journal. I moved you over there out of my way. Oh my goodness. All right, good luck, Barry.
Where does his girls want to go?
I don't know.
What are you doing, Daddy? Mm-hmm.
Got their voicemail again. Hi, yi. Dane asked where the kids want to go. Have they said where they want to go? You know, do they want to stay there with their grandma, or do they want to come over there to your place? Okay. I can't even get in touch with them, and no, they can't stay at the in-laws because mother-in-law claims she has her hands full with the ex she might have.
So they'd rather them go into foster care or be with you.
Right.
I
I
mean,
don't under, yeah. What the hell's the mom? You know, she don't. Why doesn't she want him to come to you? Shame on her. And if it is so dire, why the hell doesn't she take the time out to help me go get them? Everyone has asked that question. Oh, right, right. Yep. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, yep, everyone has a limit, that is for sure.
I don't understand why this isn't going to like a judge.
Mm.
Gage, did you forget something this week? Yeah, you know what? Your dad's home. No, did you forget something? Because I'm pretty sure I just heard him bring the trash can up.
I brought that up.
You sure?
Yes, I brought it up. As soon as...
I heard him doing something out there.
No, I brought it up. I threw trash away in the trash in the regular place. Why wouldn't I bring it up?
Mm-hmm.
When I was outside. Why are you so crazy?
Huh? Did I sound mean just then?
You just sounded like Dana.
Because why are you so critical?
All right, Sage. Challenges are on.
You don't have a purple in here. I think.
Well,
Nope.
is she forgetting you, Jug? Aw, she's not coming in.
Hi. Hi, crybaby. Hi, crybaby. You crying? Crying. Crier. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Hey, Shannon.
I'm hot.
Yes, it looks like a hot day out there.
Hello, Dana.
Hello.
Oh, your lady looks happy.
Right?
Mm-hmm. She looks like she's ready for the garden.
Where's the kittens?
In the living room.
Oh,
Running around.
run around. Now I'm by myself.
Have you not seen them for a while?
Mm-mm.
Hello.
Hello, precious. Want to come say hi? Everybody loves to see you. They all run from the channel when I put you guys on screen. Hi, precious. I'm coloring. Everyone's saying hi. Hey, Time Lord. Hi. Hi, pretty.
I hear his
We're not
tail.
calling him handsome, and I have to remember not to call him a he. It's really hard. Where you going?
Tink.
Come on, Linky Tinky.
Tinky. Tink.
Hi.
What are you getting into, precious?
Chewing
Little
something.
fur ball.
Chewing something. Oh, he's also changing the channel. He's on my. He's on my. I can't see the screen. He's on the. She's on this. Whatever. Gosh, man. Glad we know the sex of our babies when they're born. Can you imagine having to figure it out after they've been with you for 6-8 weeks? Oh,
Right.
it's a boy. It's a girl.
Tinkly.
How about these people that have after 20 years they decide, oh wait,
Tinker.
you have to call me something else, and they expect you to do it right away. It's my
Precious,
cousin.
Yep.
It's like I can't.
you got some
It's
big
not that
paws,
easy.
Precious.
Every once in a while.
You're gonna be like Luna,
Yeah.
big.
Yep.
Too. It's gonna be more like sporty, like Storm.
Mhm.
Okay.
What are you doing? What are you
Trying to
planning?
destroy your stuff.
Dana sent me those. That's the best thing ever, huh? Those it makes fun noises. Mhm. I got. Oh, don't steal my peacock feather. That's from Goldie. It's the best thing ever. Oh. Almost, Mr. or Miss.
Chris.
What do you got there?
I'm gonna take off my belt. I'll get back.
Okay. What do you got? Oh, you did it. You did. Oh, scared ya. Did I scare ya? Try again. Oh, no. That's hate. That's paint water. That's gross. I said that's gross. Hey. Precious. That's gross. Oh, you whacked her in the head. The best thing ever, all this stuff to play with, huh? Where are you going, Precious? Whoop. Hi. Oh, did you come to give me kisses? Thank you.
Well, I guess I won't use that one since it ain't.
What are you doing, Mr. Link, Mrs. Link? Miss, you're a girl. Linky Pinky. Hi. Oh, more kisses? Thank you. You're so sweet. You're a sweet baby. Hey, don't eat those. Thank you. You want to see the camera? You like looking at the camera, huh? Look at those eyes. Are you stuck? Are you stuck? Oh, well, nope, you're not stuck. You're tricking me. I know where you want to go. Did you want to give me more kisses? You're a good girl. You're so sweet. You are. You're a sweet baby. Now, Link, on the other hand, is a maniac. Why are you doing that? Oh. Ah, that was my skin. You got a little piece of my skin there, buddy. They are, Barry. They really are. No longer need to say Mr. Precious. It's going to be just Precious. Why are you being...
Poor cat had his identity wrong.
You can't have the needle. Are you crazy? No.
Cat went to the vet, came back with a sex change.
I know, right? That was a good try. Oh, hey. Thank goodness I only have. Can you imagine with 4 of them what it would have been like?
No kidding. And the bad thing is you was considering it.
I was. Did I assume you're gender? I did, Barry. Sorry. Oh, come on, guys. Okay, let's take a break here a second. Woo! I got my arm workout today. Yes, let's sit here a minute just for a second. Why are you guys going off 2 different directions? That's what's causing mommy to stress here. No, 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 no. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Where are you going? Why? Why are you going that way? Okay. All right. Why? Why are you going into everything? Oh, that's the camera. Nope, don't do that. Nope. Link. Nope. Linky Tinky. No. 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 You're just gonna. Ow! No. 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 That hurt. No. He's like, well, don't point at me then, Mom. She was like, oh man, little turd. Look at you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. No.
Our cat used to like to lay up under the table, like on the chairs.
Yeah. Oh, look
And
what this did. Why?
our dog would just antagonize the crap out of that cat.
Yes, that would be great. Play with those again. No? Right here. No. I said 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 no. Precious. No, if you bite me again, I'm biting you back. I will bite you back. Ask your brothers and they're all sisters out there. Ask your sisters. I will bite you back if you do that again. Teach you what hurts.
What color should I make her earrings?
You're gonna make my cat's earring? What?
No, this thing. This girl.
Shannon! It's taken her an awful long time to take off her work belt. Oh, did you just... You're bad. Oh, yeah. They're everywhere now. We're still able to keep them out of the bedroom because I don't want them under the bedroom and under the bed. But they're pretty much everywhere else. Light blue, Dana, Barry said. Light blue. Are you biting on your sister's ear? Stop that. Sure is taking her a long time to take that belt off.
Maybe she had to go take a dump.
She didn't say that. She said she's going to take the... Are you looking up there? Oh, fight. Why are you biting your brother? Sister, brother, sisters. Sister wives. Aw, that is sad, Time Lord. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, that's a very old cat. That's a good age for a cat. Where are you going? Link? You got to fleas? I didn't put your meds on yet, did I? Hi. You're a good girl. Ow, don't bite. What's up with the biting? Why you bite me? Here she comes. Here. Oh yeah. Oh. Precious is like ready. Look.
Are you ready? Are you ready to go?
You heard Mom's voice,
Hi,
huh?
Precious.
That's not just taking your belt off. You changed.
Well, hi, you're purring. You're purring.
Mhm.
I told her, I said, well, Shanna might have had to take a dump or something.
Oh, I did
Gee,
that too.
Oh.
see? Give the girl a break.
Right.
I'm exhausted. Holy cow.
Let her do her business. Like, geez.
Thank goodness. Jeez, sorry.
I'm going to give her blue lips. Maybe not. Maybe I'll do his purple lips.
I thought this lady needed to be like, I wanted like darker skin, but I couldn't get a color that I liked with what I had. I even tried to use and I don't have an orange. That's what I was I was hoping like one of these would react like an orange, but they're not peachy enough. They're more pinky. So
Her mouth looks good.
where I'm going with her skin color. Ooh, look at her. She's something, Dana.
Her clothes match too.
What'd you say?
Said in her clothes match too.
Hmm.
She does look funny up top. She looks like she's trying to be Hulk.
Maybe she's, a wheelchair. She was a wheelchair user. That's what a lot of us look like from pushing our wheelchairs around. Maybe, she's miraculously walking. Have a story for her. That's what I'd look like if I could stand. Well, I can stand with my standing frame, I guess. That's what I look like if I wore clothes. Wasn't always naked. "23. Yeah, that's a nice ripe old age for a kitty.
Mom ate that.
Ate what?
That's all I had for the next month.
Storm's out there fighting with the kittens. Meanwhile, she's the one that steals their kitten food.
So Scott tells Gage the other day before he left, I'm going to take some of that leftovers for work tomorrow. Well, he didn't take it, so I ate it because he was gone for
Right.
4 days.
Yeah.
So now he's going, where's my food?
Didn't eat it and you didn't take it with you, dude. Fair game once it's here 24 hours, right?
Right.
Storm must be in there. She's a good babysitter. She don't let them do anything. She runs up on them and swats at them and growls at them. She's so mean.
Stop it.
But she usually won't babysit.
Now she's going to be kind of tall for my book, I'm pretty sure.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
But she's just going to get cut off, that's all.
Cut her off. Should have just put her in a dress like you originally said.
Yeah, but I want to do something different. Even though she does have like disproportionate body and legs.
Everybody's shaped different. Not everybody's shaped the same. So she just is shaped differently. That's all. Maybe she was a She
Bodybuilder.
yeah, or played football. You know, there's women football players, real women football, not that stupid league that they made up that degraded women.
Did you see these limited edition Pringles my partner got me yesterday?
I did. I was laughing at them.
Look at guys, look at these. Limited edition Pringles my partner got for me.
What?
Yeah.
Those are cool.
Not me, partner. Her partner at work.
My work husband.
That's the kind of stuff that Scott drinks. Miller Lite.
Miller Lite. Jamie and Mandy were drinking. No, never mind. It wasn't Miller.
And he drinks Coors Light, the little shorties, the little, I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, Jamie and Mandy were drinking the Coors Gold or something. I don't know. I don't know beers, so. But it was.
Yeah, Scott was drinking the ones that are little short bottles.
Who is that crying? Isabel? Yeah. I think it was Isabel. We didn't let her out. We're so full of mosquitoes right now because of all the rain. I killed 3 of them in the house this morning. I don't know. I got it. We have a water collector out there, whatever they're called.
A rain gauge.
A rain barrel. That's it. A rain barrel out there. And, we haven't, I bet anything we didn't put, we have these little pellets that you put in it that keep the mosquitoes down. And I bet we didn't put any in it. And that's
so what do you use that water for?
What?
What do you use that water for?
Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. I wish we'd just get rid of it. The guy had it here before us, and we just empty it. Like when it gets too full, we empty it. If I wanted to use it for the flowers and stuff, and Shannon doesn't. She takes water from inside. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why.
Well, use it for the flowers, and heck, could probably hook up and run some irrigation off of it.
Well, we don't get that much rain. You know, it's just been a little odd here lately that we've been getting so much. Like it's not something you can really depend on. But I wanted to use it for, flowers and stuff. But when we have flowers, she just decides. And I wanted to upgrade it too. Like Mandy and Jamie, they do collect theirs. They actually have big water barrels that they collect. And they use it for many things over there. But they have the spigot and stuff. They put spigots at the bottom so the gravity pulls it out, and stuff.
Yeah.
And I tried to get, tell Shannon that would be good to have. And, it doesn't take that much. You just empty it out and you buy the spigot and you drill a hole and you just screw it on there. It's not a big deal. It's a pretty easy thing to do. But, rough.
But
they telling you, Mom?
Shannon has to do some extra stuff that you can't do, so can't bitch at her too hard.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, whatever. I'd like to just to empty it though. She empties it, and it's like, well, flip it over, just so that the mosquitoes
so you don't have it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we try to keep anything that can hold water
empty.
Yeah.
Which
we got the big old pool out back. I mean.
Yeah, but they don't go in there, do they? Because of the chemicals?
It's salt water, so I don't think so.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's in the salt water.
Plus the chlorine and stuff, which ours don't have a ton of chlorine, but the salt just extends the chlorine so that we don't have to put a lot of chlorine in it.
See, I should have. I got to get over there. I got to get over to my other. I have to get over to my other stamps. Because yeah. Is that Jug? No, that's Dana's dogs.
Yes, they're wound up because Scott's home.
Does Scott wind them up?
No, but they've been sleeping all dang day. So now he came home too, so now they are wound up. I wind them up more than Scott does. Especially Lola. She can't stand if you flick her or flick at her.
Like this?
Yeah, she can't stand it. You can do that in the air and she's like, whack.
We dump every single source of standing water. I have the kids trained so they, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. She's just bad about it. I don't know. Got me. I don't know anything. I just am here.
There's this guy that comes and hangs out sometimes with our other friends.
Mm-hmm.
And he always keeps his hand in his pocket because something must have happened to his hand, but they wanted to take his arm off, like his whole arm.
Mm-hmm.
And he won't do that. So he has to tuck his hand in his pocket so his arm won't move around, you know?
Oh, like Parkinson's? Like what? What's his name?
He don't have that. But I think he got an injury and it, messed him up.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got a extremely successful business. He does airboat stuff.
How's that?
That's good.
It's like she's naked back there running with this flower, and the flower can spin.
Hello. Yes. Okay. I think I got the wrong number.
I didn't even hear it ring. Where was I?
Okay, this is her.
We'll move over to the right a little bit. There. Yeah, she works. She's cute. I like her.
I have to chop her legs off though.
Yeah. What about bending them instead? Are you gluing yours down or you putting them in pockets?
I don't know. I'm not gonna do anything to it yet. We need to make some movable ones.
Yeah, I need to get some brads though. A little hard to make them movable when I don't have any brads except flower brads. I think I only have one more of that. So I'll get some brads and then positionable ones.
I got some super sparkly ones. And I know I have others. These are brads, these are brads.
Holy cow.
And these are brads.
Holy cow, girl. You don't even use them. When do you use brads?
I don't know. Every once in a while.
All right. Well, let's head out. Beth will be on in a little bit. And I guess thank you for hanging out with me today. Thanks for everybody that's been here this afternoon and hung out with us. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Barry, if you're still here, I hope everything gets straightened out sooner rather than later. Beth, I hope you're feeling better. And everybody else, I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. Go hang out with Beth at 6 Eastern time. Keep spreading love, guys. Bye.